Hello everybody and welcome back. I am the Sovereign and this is my court. If this is your first time here in my court, here in my kingdom, hello, please consider hitting the subscribe button before you leave our kingdom. And I would like to just say that about 80% of you that like to pop in and out of here are not subscribed. What's up with that? Like, you know you're coming back, so you might as well just stay. So we are here for the finale of Miss USA. I almost said Miss Universe, and we're not there yet. Miss USA 2020. I did a preliminary reaction, and I am here for finals doing this live, which is great because usually there's like a time delay between the East Coast and the West Coast and all that, but I think we're all on Central Time today. Anyways, I have my book, I have my whiteboard. I'm ready to go. I am able to get this on Hulu if you're wondering like how to get it. They really need to find a way to make this easier and more convenient for people, but I was able to get it as a free trial on Hulu, so I am here to watch the girls, and let's just get into this. Let's just watch. Let's just see what happens, okay?
Right now.
Yes, top 16. Like let's do this. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
New Jersey.
Is New Jersey, yes, that's one of the girls we were rooting for. She definitely deserves it. All right, New Jersey. She really looks flawless in her video. She really just looks so flawless. Who did your makeup? Did you do that? Can we do our makeup together? Yeah, you look good, New Jersey. You look good, girl. She's all glowy. Ugh, Who? Wait, I swear that was Idaho. Did you say Idaho? You know you said Idaho. Idaho. It's Idaho. And a lot of people, I thought that I was going to be the only one like rooting for Idaho, but turns out a lot of you were in my comments telling me that you also wanted Idaho. So, hey, good job, girl. Oh, she's clearly very aware that she has a ton of fans in the Philippines. I didn't know she was Filipino until all of the Filipino fans came and told me. So, girl, you do have a fan base. Alabama made it. I'm not mad at that because she would have been one that I would have been like bouncing back and forth on. She wasn't on my official list, but I get why she would have made it because she wasn't terrible on stage. So Missouri's totally out of left field for me. I can't even know. Totally out of left field. She's beautiful, but she wasn't even on my mind at all. That one is a surprise. Oh my gosh, if New York doesn't make it, I'm gonna have a fit. I'm good. I'm fine right now. I'm happy right now. But just the thought, like it's almost like an impossibility. New York can't not make it. Don't play with me. DC, get it, DC. Hey, happy girl. I need New York and Florida. Come on now. Don't play games. After the what? After the break? No, skip ahead. Oklahoma. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I'm pulling up my list because they just called Indiana and I'm like, how many spots are left? You haven't given me Florida or New York. Miss USA wants me to have a meltdown on stage. I told you guys, if any country were to do this to me, it would be the United States. No other country does this to me but the United States. Where is my list? I think I have my brother's book. This is the wrong book. Oh my God. I'm scared. Where's New York? Oh God, New York. Look, I honestly wouldn't have known what to do if they didn't call New York. Like the judging for Miss USA is not like a lot of the countries, and it's incredibly, I think United States is the most difficult to predict because they don't look for what they should be looking for to compete at Miss Universe. That's the problem. I feel so anxious and unsure now because I feel like they're gonna do what they typically do in choosing a princess. And not to say that Chelsea's a princess because she's not. She actually is not. She's not. She's a rare exception. But the habits of the United States when it comes to choosing women is scary. Georgia. Okay, we're getting some of the girls that were up on the list, but I'm still missing Florida and Massachusetts, and I'm just waiting. I'm just gonna wait because I'm starting to enter panic mode, and I don't want to get there yet. Georgia's bone structure is magnificent. Just saying. No. Philippines doesn't do this to me. Thailand doesn't do this to me. It's, oh my gosh, where's Florida? I'm losing it. You better give me Florida. I'm gonna start. I'm having a rough time right now, you guys. I am having a rough time. I'm having a rough time. Some of these girls, I think there's justification for, such as Alabama. Alabama's one girl that I went back and forth on whether to put her on the list or not. So there's justification for her. Mississippi, I get that. There's justification for that. That's another one I went back and forth on. But some of the ones that are I'm just like coming out of nowhere, and I don't see the reason why. Because you have to still factor in evening gown and swimwear performance. Even if their interview was outstanding, their evening and swimwear performance still matters. And from what I'm seeing that Miss USA is doing, it's almost like they're negating the other two parts of competition in favor of interview. You're not going to give me Florida? Are you kidding? Once again, as long as I understand the reasoning for a girl making finals, and I'm like, yeah, okay. But sometimes I'm just like, there's no reasoning. There's no Florida.
And I have to tell you, I'm back up here in the back of the room. There was a lot of applause coming from this limited COVID-friendly audience when the names of the...
Oh, more personality from Jersey. Hey, I like it. No skipping. Live. No, we're not gonna do that. Stop it. Idaho. Hey, she's coming out too. I think it needs to be a bit more smooth, but she's still doing great. She's still doing great. Like in terms of a performance, still fantastic for, yeah, get it, Idaho. Get it, Idaho. Jersey and Idaho, like, yeah, very nice. Okay, see, this scares me because Jersey and Idaho are very much Miss Universe caliber type of women, but Alabama strikes me as a type of woman that Miss USA would crown. She's very bubbly. She's very happy and upbeat. She seems very relatable. But Alabama doesn't strike me as Miss Universe ready. But Miss USA would crown her. They would. They would. I don't want to do that. I could have made my list based on what I think what Miss USA would crown, but I don't like doing that. I like making my list based on what Miss USA should be crowning, not what I think they're gonna crown. Because if I was going by Miss USA standards, yeah, the list would have been a lot different. Her body is sick. 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 Hulu, get it together. No skipping. Oh, get it, Ohio. Get it, Ohio. Ohio's coming out tonight. She came out. She looks amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ohio. I'm getting happy again. Thank you. Surge of happiness from Ohio. Skin is glistening. Smile is on point. Ohio. Best so far. Best so far. That's a performance to go up against New York. That's what we wanted, Ohio. There is hope for us yet. Indiana's doing better. She's doing better. She seems to have come out of her shell. That's nice. That's very nice. Hey, very good, Indiana, actually. She didn't put a foot out of place there. Huh. Okay, we could still use a bit of help, though. I saw that towards the end. I could see the points where we could use help, but let's go, New York. I'm not see, maybe I should be worried about New York. The life is so confusing right now. I don't get a lot of face play from a lot of the See, why Hawaii got to come out in finals and she's finally giving, okay, Hawaii she was giving face and everything, and I'm just like, this is the Hawaii I'm familiar with. This is the Hawaii I know. You guys see what Hawaii is doing in finals right now? That's the Hawaii I saw in California. Whatever happened during prelims, I didn't recognize that girl. But this one, I understand this one. This one, I recognize. That one, I like. That's the Hawaii that I like. Hulu, I want my money back, because if I'm forced to watch the stream on YouTube, what was the point of paying you? What was the point? Like, I'm already like, don't mess with my competitions. I set aside time to watch Miss USA unbothered. My entire family knows I'm sitting here watching this. Don't think that I'm gonna allow Hulu to mess it up if I won't let my mother mess it up. I want my money back, Hulu. I want it back. Mississippi, yeah, justified. Illinois, she did do better during swimwear, so okay. I'm like trying to understand. I'm trying to follow along, right? Part of being a pageant fan, like we're trying to follow along and everything, but we still want to understand why we're getting the results we're getting. Hawaii came through. She did come through during swimsuit. Hawaii came back. Like, yes, this is the Hawaii that I said was a threat originally, because I saw her in California. So prelims, I was like, who is this? Why do I have a feeling that they're going to be like, oh, not New York? For Miss USA, yeah, they would. They would. I told what I say. What I say. Watch. Let me prepare myself. They're not going to get, watch. Ohio's not going to make it. New York's not going to make it. But justify it, though. But justify it. So New Jersey, Georgia. God, at least they gave us Idaho. I can't even be happy because I don't understand what's going on. I just don't understand. So no Ohio. If they're picking their top, what are you picking your top 10 on? Because if it's based off the swimwear competition that we just watched, why would Ohio not make it? I just don't even know. New York's probably not going to win. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that Andrea, we are not even in evening gown. I'm going to say, based on what I'm seeing, Andrea's not going to win. She's not. Not to say that she doesn't deserve it. Not to say that, she can't win. But based on whatever fictional playbook that the USA judges are using, Andrea's not going to win. There's at least one other season of Miss USA where I was just like, what? Huh? Explain yourself. Okay, we've got Mississippi on deck. I actually do like this gown, just specifically because of the fit, and the two-tone is pretty nice. But see, that Mississippi's incredibly pretty, and that's why I said she has potential, but that ending pose it was too forced. It was too, pageant patty. It wasn't natural. It was just like, I have to smile now. That's why I was just like, oh, she needs practice. Illinois didn't even try. That dress, I like that. It's the blue and the skirt. Like, that dress could be so much fun to wear. Maybe she's nervous. She's probably nervous. Hawaii's bringing it, finally. Oh my gosh. Hawaii, you're making me happy. This is the Hawaii I saw in California. This is the Hawaii I knew was in there. Remember, we were all in the Discord talking about Hawaii, and everybody's like, I expected more from Hawaii. And I'm like, I did too. This is what she can do. Oklahoma strikes me as a Miss USA type of crowned queen. She strikes me as the type of queen that Miss USA would just lust after to crown. There's no it factor. That's the problem. I'm looking for the it factor. The it factor. And I feel like Miss USA kind of overlooks the it factor a lot. Indiana's doing better. Oh, please don't do that pose please don't do that pose. Girl, if you do that pose, please don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, so much better. Oh, so much better. Thank goodness. Because she struck that pose yesterday. I was like, what did you do? Bring it, Idaho. That blue is amazing. That's like my favorite color right there. She's wearing my favorite color. That's my favorite color. That's why I'm like, that dress is outstanding. I love that color. But Idaho is killing it. She's killing it. Yes, Idaho. Ooh, Idaho. If you guys, look, Miss USA, if you guys neglect Idaho, I don't even know if this reaction can be posted. I might just have to tap out of this reaction. I don't want to, but knowing Miss USA, Idaho and New York won't make top 5. And then I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna quit and I'm not coming back to YouTube for like 3 weeks. Because I'm gonna need some personal time. So who's kicked it up a notch? Mississippi's kicked it up a notch. Hawaii has definitely kicked it up a notch. Absolutely. Oklahoma's dangerous simply because I know how USA is, and I guarantee they're adoring her. Guarantee they adore her. Which is like most of these girls, they can be adored, but remember that we're looking for a queen, a competitive queen with a competitive edge, someone who's able to take over the monarchy of Miss Universe. And I feel like Miss USA doesn't remember that a lot. Like, this isn't, who's gonna be your best friend. This isn't who's the girl you wanna, be next door, best friendsies with. This is not that competition. We are looking for a true queen, an empress, okay? We're sending her to battle to conquer another country, and Miss USA judges and people get caught up in, oh my god, she's so cute, oh my gosh, I like her. They're all likable, okay? If any of the girls thought they weren't likable, like 98% of them, and I don't know them personally, I'm just saying, like, just watching them through the screen, they're all likable, all of them. So we need to, like, USA stop falling in love with just the bubbly girl. Like, yeah, she's likable and she's wonderful and we like her, but this is a competition and there's a purpose to the competition besides just picking a Miss USA. She's going to war. Pick a warrior. They're killing me here. That's one reason I was very upset when it came to like the Chelsea, and I don't even think I'm pronouncing Chelsea's name right, but I keep calling her Chelsea. But I felt like she was a warrior and they did her a disservice when it came to her evening gown, and that's why I was just like, you guys ruined it for her, because she had a good shot at Miss Universe as well. It's very rare that Miss USA picks a woman that I'm like, oh, she's got a shot. Final 5. Oklahoma. What'd I tell you guys? What'd I say? What did I say? So in the comments section below, let me know if you guys think I should be making my list based on what the Miss USA judges are going to pick, or who I think are good picks for Miss Universe, because that's typically how I do make my lists, is for who I think is going to make good for Miss Universe. But Miss USA has different standards, which I do kind of understand. Like, I can predict their standards. I just don't like to, because it's kind of makes no sense. Yay, Idaho. Girl, you should be scared. I'm scared that you, because she deserves to make it, but Miss USA judges, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
One spot left. The last contestant to make the top 5 is Alabama.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm laughing because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. In the comment section though, tell me, just tell me, because am I crazy? I feel like I'm not crazy. Can any of you guys understand the judge's reasoning behind this? because top 5 should have been chosen based upon who did the best in swimwear and evening gown, right? Right? Okay, so the best people in swimwear and evening gown was easily like what? Idaho, New York, Hawaii. So it's commercial right now, and I'm in distress. I'm in distress. This is not fun. I'm no longer having fun. Now I'm watching as if my life depends on it. I'm like, because I don't understand. I just want to understand. I want to understand. If I feel so bad, I feel so bad for the girls that did not make it because it was deserved. Like, if I'm gonna lose, if I'm gonna get beat, I want to justifiably get beat. I want to see that I got my butt handed to me by someone that was better. I have no problem losing, but I need to know that I lost to somebody worthwhile. If I lose to someone who arguably was not better than me, I'm gonna be upset. I feel so bad for a lot of the girls.
So we're all using apps these days, and several popular apps collect personal data from users and sell it to third parties. Does this influence your decision to use them? Why or why not?
It actually does, because I feel like I want my privacy respected. I want the privacy of my family, my loved ones, and as a leader, as a representative of Oklahoma, I want their privacy respected, and hopefully one day as Miss USA. So that has deterred me when I found out that TikTok, for example, had spyware. People were hacking into people's phones. They had access. That definitely made me hesitant to download it. But then quarantine happened, and I got a little desperate, so I downloaded it. Thank you.
Thank you for your honesty, Oklahoma.
That was a weird answer from Oklahoma. But she's got a cute personality, so knowing the United States, they're going to be like,
Number 3.
All right, your question comes from Kimberly Pressler.
Hello and congratulations, Mississippi. Our country is more polarized than any other time in recent memory.
That's
In
true.
your opinion, what must be done to bring our nation back together? I think this is an issue of trust. We've lost trust in the systems that seem to keep our country running, from the media to business to our government. And it's all about restoring that trust and coming together and working together to heal and trust in these systems. If we want to continue to be the greatest nation, we're going to have to set a better example.
that was kind of a roundabout answer that she gave, because she didn't really give a direct answer on how to bring our nation together. Like, how do we restore that trust? What steps would you take? It's very much a presidential type of answer, but they do tend to do that to these girls. So that might knock her out because of that indirect answer.
Thank you so much. My question for you tonight is, according to a study, only a third of Americans could pass the U.S. citizenship test. Why is that? And what can we do to fix
Go
it?
for the education system.
I think it's because as Americans, a lot of people are entitled. They think just because they're born here, they have every right to live here. And that's not the case. I think it's really important that we study up in our country. We know what happens. I mean, we had the Black Lives Matter movement where so many people didn't understand the systematic racism that happens right here in our country. We need to do better. We need to learn about our country to progress it and move forward for a better future.
That wasn't bad. I think she really should have went after the education system here. It's well known that the education system within the United States isn't that great. She definitely could have worked that in there and used, talking about children and having them be brought up in a world where they're better educated, more worldly. Like, I think she could have used that, but she did okay. She did decent. I don't think anyone's knocked it out of the park yet though, right?
Judge number 1.
All right, your question.
Okay, Idaho.
Gloria Mayfield Banks.
Congratulations, I'm thrilled for you.
Thank you.
Recent protests have advocated for police reform. Do you agree? And if so, what steps need to be taken?
I do believe that we need police reform. It's obvious from the amount of violence that is happening, especially among those who are marginalized and minorities in particular. We need police reform. We need to put money instead of towards
gun control and policing people inappropriately towards education and teaching officers how to work with communities and how to not fire their firearms inappropriately.
Thank you so much, Idaho.
That was a question meant to break a queen. That was a bomb. That was a landmine. And she navigated that so well. So well. Idaho has the best answer so far. She also gave a direct answer of how to solve the issue. Best answer so far. Best. Yes, Idaho.
Are getting used through social media. Do platforms have a responsibility to fact check posts, or will that ultimately suppress speech?
I don't think that will ultimately suppress speech. We need to ensure that Americans are getting the truth. A lot of Americans are learning their news from social media, and that's the only outlet that they have to get their information. And if they're spreading false information, that can be a huge, huge problem for our country. So we need to ensure that the things that people are posting online are true and accurate, but we also need to ensure that the people who are fact-checking those are on both sides of the party, so there is no bias.
Thank you, Alabama.
Now, I'll tell you, that's exactly why you guys are all finalists.
Okay, so Alabama and Idaho have the best answers.
First and foremost, I want to celebrate the fact that this nation has had the most voter participation in years, and that is worthy of celebration. To be at the 100-year anniversary of women having the right to vote, being able to exercise my vote, being on a platform where I had a larger reach, I had more eyes and ears paying attention, and I could share with them how they can register to vote, where they can go to vote, any information. This is really important. And because thank you.
Thank you, Oklahoma.
All right. Mississippi, you're up next.
Okay, I think Oklahoma just got knocked out. I think that just happened. I mean, according to me, though. I don't understand the judges.
Gun laws. As someone who grew up in a home with guns, I learned at an early age how to load, how to fire, and gun safety. And I think that education should be available to everyone. I believe that we should require people to pass training and safety courses before they're allowed to purchase a gun and before receiving a permit. I think it's important that we not ban guns, because obviously people will find a way to get what they want anyways. But I think it's our Second Amendment right, and we just need more safety surrounding that.
That was a much better from Mississippi.
Thank you, Mississippi.
Direct, to the point, eloquent, articulate.
Okay, Indiana,
Mississippi
the time
came
is yours.
through. So Oklahoma dropped down. Mississippi came up. Okay.
Climate change. As a young girl, I always wanted to travel the world. I wanted to see the barrier reef, the rainforests. Right now, the rainforest and all of the environment is deteriorating. Climate is going up, waters are rising, and natural disasters are happening because of the weather. We need to do something. It starts at home with small acts. If you can't change legislation right away, we need to work at home. Recycle, turn off lights, do your thing. I'm ready to do that as Miss Indiana USA, as Miss USA.
Okay, Indiana, she's cute, but
Thank you,
no.
Indiana.
That was because I know
All
she
right,
messed up
3
at the
down,
end. She was very
2 to
cute
go.
and funny and like brushing it off, but
Idaho.
I can't let that slide, even though I think she's cute, obviously. Like, my love for the girls, I can't allow that to impact
Mental
me
health
looking at them in like a
reform.
judge's capacity, I guess. Because they're all like likable, obviously.
Currently, I believe that we view mental health more from the lens of a disease, and we don't talk about it until it's a problem, when people are suffering from depression, anxiety, suicidal
Yo, just
thoughts.
crown Idaho.
Instead,
crown her.
we
Crown
should be
Idaho. If
shifting
y'all
our
don't crown
thought,
Idaho,
or
I don't even
shifting
need to
our
hear the
focus
end.
And looking at mental health holistically, incorporating it into our general health care, and normalizing conversations, especially with kids, so that they grow up knowing that it's okay to not be okay.
If you guys don't crown Idaho,
Thank
that's
you,
it.
Idaho.
That's it. Game over. Game over. Game over. It's game over.
Alabama,
crown
step
Idaho.
right up.
Crown Idaho, yo. If they don't crown Idaho, Miss USA kind of hates me and hates the fans and
Prison
just
reform.
wants us to die of anxiety and stress, but so they might not crown her just to torture
As a
us.
first-year law student, I'm currently learning all about our legal system, our criminal justice system, and our prison system, which has huge flaws in it. We are not preparing prisoners for life outside of prison. We are sending them back out into the world with a 40% chance that they will return on a non-violent crime. We need to be preparing prisoners to succeed and to be better members of society outside of prison.
Alabama
Thank
gave
you,
a decent
Alabama.
answer, but Crown Idaho. It's Idaho. It has to be Idaho. She's good on stage. She's really good on stage. And I say she's really good on stage. She's articulate. She understands well. She expresses well. She answers questions directly. Like, it has to be Idaho. But watch it not be Idaho. Just watch. Just watch. Mississippi, I think, kind of messed up in her question, the first question that she had, not her statement. So I would say first, you know, give the crown to Idaho. First runner-up would be Mississippi. That's what I would do. But the United States, I'm still getting over the fact that they bypassed New York and Florida. Massachusetts was nowhere to be found. Okay, whatever you say, USA. Whatever you say, USA. Wow, so Oklahoma got third runner-up. Whoa, I got my top two. I got my top two. That's something. That's something. That is something. I really didn't expect to get these two girls. Like, in my wildest dreams, I was like, oh yeah, they should be top two, but I didn't think I was actually gonna get them. USA likes to torture me. So crown should go to Idaho. I'll be okay if the crown goes to Idaho. Not to say Mississippi's bad. She's not bad, but I think Idaho has the edge.
Good luck to you both.
To me, Idaho has the edge. Grandma's being rude right now.
2020 is...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They gave it to Mississippi. It's Mississippi, guys. It's Mississippi. It's Mississippi. Wow. Wow. Okay, you know what? This could have been... I didn't think we were gonna get Mississippi. I really thought they were gonna throw Oklahoma or Alabama at us. I really did. That's what I expected. I expected that. Woo! Congratulations to Mississippi. All the love and hope in the world to this woman who is on her way to the battlefield of Miss Universe. In the comment section below, let me know what you thought about the competition. Let me know your thoughts. What were you expecting? What were your surprises? I feel like there was a ton of surprises. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, and if this is your first time here in my kingdom, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I would love to see your face again. We have lots of fun and surprises and reactions, and there's a ton of stuff that happens over here. So join us. I need to just unwind, maybe grab a glass of wine or something. I'm gonna go grab something. I love you and I'll miss you, but you know I will be back in a future video.